What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. Currently, right now, I'm really not feeling that well. I've got a really sore throat, so I don't know how I'm going to go well with this video. I was originally planning to stream this, but I just don't think I'm up for streaming right now. Hopefully I can, pull through in this video, but in today's video, we're going to be doing some Sugo-Fest pulls on the brand new Sugo-Fest that went live today, which was for the Black Blade training, along with the brand new Big Mom and Pudding character. So in this Sugo-Fest, we're going to be doing two multi-pulls. The second multi-pull is guaranteed to be either Big Mom or Pudding, and then whichever one I don't get, I'm going to be pulling on either part 2 or part 3 for the other version of that character. A lot of people have been asking me, should I be pulling here? And especially since we got that last live stream from Bandai, it is not a good idea to be pulling on this Sugo-Fest. Considering we have the 55 million download celebration coming, it's not a good idea to summon here, because for that specific celebration, we're more likely than not going to be getting Luffy and Law. Well, there is no confirmation of that, but it's a pretty high chance that Luffy and Law are going to be coming, or just something big is coming. A big double legend rate Sugo, or maybe it's even bigger. Maybe it's more than 2 times legend rate. Maybe it's 2.5 or 3 times legend rate. All I'm saying is that there is a big Sugo-Fest coming, and I don't think spending your gems here is the wisest thing to do. So for the actual event, the Black Blade training, I'll upload another video as well, going through some different teams that can take on this event. You want to be farming the 60 stamina version. That's the highest chance to get that the golden sword, which gives you the better rewards, of course. But you can farm the 15 and 30 stamina. They do drop the golden swords here as well, but at a much lower rate here. It's actually guaranteed on the 60 stamina version. I didn't even realize that, so that's that. There's also the 0 stamina difficulty. Now, after completing this, you actually get a bunch of rewards. I'll see if I can get a team together for this one, but yeah, this is like 0 stamina events that come along with events like this are always going to be difficult. So hopefully I can get a team together for you guys, but it might take a while. We'll see. So yeah, I will upload a separate video going through different teams for this event. The 60 stamina version of this event is actually quite easy. If you can beat some of the more difficult 60 stamina raid bosses in the game, this is not going to be hard for you to beat. So anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the Sugo-Fest, which is what we're all here for today. Now, as I said, I'm doing 2 multi-pulls, going for Big Mom and or Pudding. The thing is, I'd like to see what their rate is. That's going to be very, very intriguing, because with the release of V2 Mihawk and V2 Zoro, their Sugo-Fest had really good rates. Like, even though my first set of pulls really weren't that good, I definitely ended off really well. I don't know if I clicked on the right thing. But it'll be interesting to see what the rates for these characters are. Now, luckily, this time around, these special characters have an unevolved and an evolved version. So the 4-star version will be easier to get, which is nice. So if we scroll down to where these characters are, Lin and Pudding, 0.045 each for their 5-star version, and for their 4-star version, hopefully it's decent. Hopefully it's decent. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Oh, no, that's pretty bad. I didn't realize it was 0.4. If it was 1.4, that would be a little bit more acceptable. So, yeah, the chances to get them outside of the guaranteed step is considerably low. You're not getting them, pretty much. You have to be so lucky to get both of the characters here in the middle of the multi. So let's go ahead and move on and actually do our first summon. Now, I would love to get V2 Mihawk, dude. V2 Mihawk and Jack are the 2 legends I'm missing. It would be awesome to walk away with a red poster. My boy Dylan did 2 multis on this banner today. He didn't get a single red, and the actual rare recruits in the multi itself were pretty bad. So I'm not really expecting much here. But let's go. First multi is a discount, 30 rainbow gems. Always glad to see that. And, I will be uploading another video later on, obviously, when the second part or the third part of this Sugo-Fest rolls around. If I don't get both in this multi, or in these 2 multis, which would be crazy. But here we go. First multi. Let's go. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, pretty much not expecting to get Sugo-Fest exclusive characters here. I'm not 100% sure if the new Pudding and the new Big Mom have that smoke animation that happens. With the treasure map rare recruits have that sort of effect now. They seem to be doing that. So it'd be cool if it happens here as well, but so far nothing too crazy. We got Sanji, 20th anniversary unit. Number 4. We got Smoothie, who I do have rainbowed already, so that's a little bit of annoying. But the thing that I'd like to get is more of the new batch. And I still don't have Side on Zai from the Barto and Cavendish batch, so that would be a really nice pull if I'm able to get him, but I don't think he's even rate boosted in this event. I doubt he's going to be on this banner, or he's going to be on this banner, but the chance to get him are going to be quite low. We're getting some decent rare recruits though, you know, Galette, SgtSan, Smoothie, we got Cracker at the start of the multi as well, so we're getting some decent rare recruits, but nothing like that I really need at this point. Bobbin, another great rare recruit. Number 9, Rizo, a little bit old now, and number 10 is going to be Chef's Def, okay. And the 11th poster is going to be a gold Kingdu, one of the worst rare recruits in the game. Amazing, fantastic. So this is what I'm saying, guys. You shouldn't be pulling on this banner, especially if you want to go for certain legends or anything like that. It just doesn't make sense to pull here. This Sugo-Fest really isn't that great. So as I said, we've got guaranteed pudding or guaranteed Lin in this multi right here. It would be awesome to walk away with both of them, but I know the chances aren't that high. If I was to only get one of them, I would probably prefer to get the Lin because I feel like she's more useful. She has a really good special, and as a captain, she's actually usable. So I would prefer to get Lin if I had a choice, but either way, I will walk away with both of them at the end of this Sugo-Fest. I will do 2 multis on the other banner, but here we go. Second multi. Can we get a red maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No reds. No reds. Okay, fair enough. Okay, maybe. Can we get one of the other ones in the middle of the multi? That would be awesome. Starting off with Karina though. Karina's a really good rare recruit. Moving on to Bobbin. So, like, these rare recruits are good, but I just stuff that I don't need at this point. Daruma. He has a pretty decent support ability, if I remember correctly. Number 4. We've got Kizaru. Bruh. 5. Kizaru needs a legend. He needs a new legend. Like, he's 6-star and he's 6-star plus are horrendous. He really desperately needs some better support. And, like, Kizaru gets shafted all the time. Even his treasure map character is pretty bad. You know, his super evolution was bad. His raid boss version is actually still kind of usable, but, you know, just Kizaru needs some support. This guy's great as well. Mod Door, always glad to see him. 3-day 2-year Nami, very unique ability to completely remove bind off a character, so that's always going to be useful, of course, as well. And number 10 is going to be Carrot. So, unfortunately, those 2 multis were quite bad. So, let's go ahead and see what we get. Come on. Lin would be best case, but it doesn't matter what it's going to be. Okay, there is the smoke animation, which is cool. And we do get Lin. That's awesome. So, we will be pulling on whatever part that pudding is on. I guess I'll check after this as well. But here we go with Charlotte Lin. So this is her unevolved version, of course. So she is a quick striker driven captain ability. Actually gets buffed after she uses after she evolves. She gets a buffed captain ability. So we're gonna go ahead and cut here, and we'll be right back once she's fully evolved. Alright, so I went ahead and actually gone ahead and super evolved her. Not super evolved her, but I've evolved her to a 5-star version. I max leveled her. So here we go. Now we can see everything at full stats. She does not have a limit break. I did actually double check that to make sure that she did have one, but unfortunately she doesn't. So she is a quick striker driven captain ability, 3 times attack, 1.2 times health to anyone with a cost of 40 or less. And then if you use her special ability for 3 turns, you're now getting 3.5 times attack and 15% damage reduction. So she is actually quite a usable character as a captain. Obviously, it's not a character you're going to be using that often, but it is a character that can be used as a captain. Now, her special ability, 12 turn max cooldown, will heal your crew by 3450, which is, it's nothing amazing. And then she'll boost the attack of striker and driven characters by 1.75 for 2 turns, so that's really nice. And if there are 3 or fewer enemies when you launch the special, you will remove 7 turns of attack down. And then if there are 4 or more enemies, you'll get a reduction of increased damage taken, which is good. So you can use her special ability on the 60 stamina version of the island, and it will remove all the debuffs that will get given to you. So if you use Pudding and Big Mom together, you'll be able to basically get through everything very, very simply. But as I said before, the island is very easy, and you don't need these characters to go through it. Like, it's a pretty straightforward island. So awesome that we got Big Mom. I actually wanted to double check before we end this video, what part of the Sugo-Fest is Pudding. Hopefully it's part 2, so I don't have to wait too long. Okay, it is part 2. That's awesome. So yeah, that's really good. So I'll only have to wait for part 2, which is going to happen on the 6th PST time. So in a couple of days' time. So definitely look forward to that one. We'll be back doing 2 more multis and walk away with pudding. So anyways, that's it, guys. Nothing really too much else. I'll get to recording the other video now for the Black Blade training for the 60 stamina version. And obviously the 0 stamina island. We'll see how that goes. But that's going to be very, very challenging. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.